Alright, well that was kind of dumb of me, but you know. I'll get it fixed at some point. That's better. Okay, cool. Hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. I don't remember if I saved my game last time I played, and if I didn't...
made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun with more than a few.
Good.
None of the Empress's favorites, though. They all got away safe and sound.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Shit. Let me get situated here. Alright. So, last time, we destroyed another Mother Crystal, and we had a wonderful fight with Kupka. I actually really enjoyed it. It was a hell of a fight.
Is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better.
And now...
Ty is making sure she gets the rest.
I'm assuming we just need to find Kupka again and kill him?
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Yeah.
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Cursebreakers and their other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet.
I mean, I cut off both of his
It's
hands.
only maritime.
So he's, I don't know if he's going to be out in the field much more. Because his hands are not on his body. Who
Clive?
are you?
Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Who are you?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
Who are these people? Oh, it's you.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Who's in my house?
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
What is happening?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
Okay, who is Mid?
Storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
I don't know who she is. I don't remember seeing her at all. She looks a little like Joshua.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
But that doesn't make sense at all. So, who are you?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Alright, give me a second,
Where's the
dudes.
start?
There's people screaming in my
Materials and
house. I don't know what the
tools.
fuck's going on.
That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Alright, hello. I've returned. We have a visitor. Let's get moving. Where am I going? All over there. Okay.
Sid's gonna
I can do
chop
that.
off Kupka's head this time.
You were born in Ozalith, weren't you? Must be hard.
Stop saying the same thing to me when I walk by, man. I
How's it
haven't
coming
spoken
along?
to you before, so I'm not gonna speak to you this time. So stop talking to me.
Blackthorn,
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. She requires certain...
What is it? Is it Otto's kid? Is that what's happening?
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? I'll see what I can do.
My thanks.
Where are you getting these materials, dog? Are you just burning down all those swords that are next to you? Hey, Karen.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores, and here's the list.
Alright, can we get through all this and then we can get to the good stuff,
Think
please?
you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for
That's
her
the nicest
filters,
you've
we'd have
been
naught to
ever,
drink but
Karen.
blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if
Can I
Bardolph's
have-
available.
Can I have an explanation now?
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Bing, bing, bing. How lovely.
Do with a good oiling, this could.
Should be enough. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom. So naturally
Well, I'd love to help the young miss, however, but I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch, I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is... It don't have to be me, though, does it? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest.
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
More pity shit. Come on. Come on, please. Thank you. Wait. What do you have to say, Martha?
Ah, Clive.
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter.
I don't mind if he don't. Well,
Thank you, Martha.
he went up to Cressida on business. Far as I know.
I'll look for him there.
Dude, just give me the dude. I don't need to be doing this much. Just give me him. Fuck. Alright, now we got the long walk over to whatever the fuck that is. Oh man. God damn it. Fuck. Is it just me and Torgo? If I remember correctly, then Jill is resting. Let's go. Gil, how lovely. Hey, man.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here.
Oh.
Thank you for skipping that conversation.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I.
Of course.
Clear out those dudes.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' grave. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts.
It's the least I...
Well, thank you.
Alright. Let's go.
This shouldn't take long.
Lovely. Thank God. Okay, let's continue. Please. Quickly.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place.
Come on, come on.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. As soon as I'm done, I'll meet you there.
There's too much to do. Can I go back now?
That should take care of Mid's little list.
Yes. Thank God. I'm mid.
All right, Clive. You've all done then.
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a couple...
That's brilliant.
Is there...
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Lovely. Glad we got that done. Now can we go kill Kupka? He's missing both of his hands. And I might as well cut off his head.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
I'm
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
doing those right now. We'll do those later. At a different time. Hi, Tarya.
Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Is she getting caught by the curse? Is that what this is about?
Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
We're gonna finally learn what the hell was up with Torgal when he fucking transformed.
The little ones have been up to their own tricks again.
I don't get why I can't sprint within the sanctuary. I'm not a huge fan that I can't. Gav, what's up? What you got?
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, the girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
I thought it was a hell of a time.
Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
What a dude. Yeah.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Can you not introduce yourself? Come on. Now, what are you gonna give me? What are you gonna do for me?
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make what...
Then I look forward to...
Can I figure out what these wonders are gonna be? How it's gonna help me in any way, please? I'd love that. Question mark thingy?
I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. Okay.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon.
Is that Starian's voice actor? I can't think of the dude's name. That dude's voice is very nice.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive. If only we knew for certain by what route.
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
What?
Well, he also got...
Here.
He also got kidnapped.
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear.
You have nothing to worry about on that front.
Why? It's your birthright.
Clive, have you got a minute?
Actually, technically no, since Joshua's still alive.
Have a guest.
A guest?
Is it Bahamut? Bahamut or Joshua? Or somebody else?
For your trouble.
Oh, it's his uncle.
Pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
He's energetic. I love it. Damn, dude. That thing's so
The
fucking
Dalmekian
huge. It looks
government
awesome.
sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Get your child off your lap.
We must
He needs
insist
to
on
do other
substantial
things
reparations.
than suck your titty.
Inside stores are not as bottomless
He
as
looks like he's
reported.
12.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire
Prince
owes you a
Olivier.
great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
Olivier?
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question
You
of
shouldn't like
precisely
her,
when
Prince.
the Dalmecs will
Dude, whatever your
withdraw
name
their
is.
troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments.
Dion.
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka.
He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time.
He's also missing both his hands.
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
So you're a power-hungry son of a bitch.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Ooh, I hate that.
For every home that burns, another can be built.
That is true.
The Empire will live on.
And hopefully not with that bitch as your queen.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
He likes that flower.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
I kind of felt like he was sending his son to death right there. And he also put the flower in his breastplate.
If that
I don't know
is
what the
your
hell was
wish,
that was about.
Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
But also, it is true, having him on the field is a fucking issue. Stop, bitch. God, I hate her. I'm sure everybody hates her.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their old... It's just one thing after another around here.
My dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canverward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
You know, technically I have side missions to get to, but I don't want to do them.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid, of course.
Otto.
Yeah, that's me.
Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. I won't risk any more than I have to.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil, Suncorn.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new...
Thanks.
So, what about your own?
Don't look so worried.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
So our mission is to kill Kupka, thankfully.
All right, Uncle.
We shall.
Adventure. And Jill is not coming with. She's being healthy. I'm not going to be able to make it all the way there in this episode. Because we're starting here. We need to go all the way down here. So that's a big difference. That's a lot of green, and that's a lot of sand. And then we got the sand music.
Always with this type of shit.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Torgal, what's up, buddy? Hey, Uncle, you know he's a frost wolf?
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
We're gonna get a lot of scorpions and vultures. Yeah, it looks like it. Riddle of the Sands. Onward.
Our destination lies over that view.
Dust storms too.
Beyond the ruins.
Is that gonna hurt me if I walk into it?
Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I'll be fine, Uncle. Can I sprint, please? Thank you.
Many
I wanna
years
try it.
ago, when you were just a boy,
So I stop every
you
time
and
he
I
starts
rode
talking?
this way
Fuck.
together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
Damn it.
You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Hey, footprints in the sand. Yeah. Love it. What's up, dude?
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
So, Lord Cook has finally...
Dude, I just want to check if I can hurt myself in one of the dust tornadoes. What is it called? Like a dust demon?
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
I need to meet somebody named Delamere, so you know. Okay. Oh, they even gave Torgal footprints, paw prints. Sick. Torgal, what is your issue, bro?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Let's wreak some havoc. Torgal, I'm gonna need you to stay outside in the sun,
Run along
bro.
and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Peace, dude. I have a hood? Oh, shit. Badass. Dude, the hoods are rocking, dude.
day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, go!
Chocobo soup?
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Who's in the VIP rooms? Oh, is it Dalamil? Delaminol? That's Joshua. That's not Joshua, but that's the person with Joshua. Dog, what is up?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another.
Meet with us. We'll go with you.
You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I just want to... Can you two somehow meet? Can you two somehow fatefully see each other? That'd be great. I would love that. Would be awesome. Would make me happy.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Yeah, they heard you.
Let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Bar fight, bar fight. Throw the mug.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Hello, it's me.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Hell yeah. Hey, it's in your beard, dog.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Over the bar desk, too. Huh. I love this dude.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Smack the shit out of you. Perfect. Thank you for coming all that way.
You?
Me? Do you recognize this lovely face? Jane, 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 Jane.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Get your ass out from behind the counter and stop trying to rizz up the bartender. Now, do you recognize me, lady? Oh, no.
Now's our chance.
Walk through the front... No, walk through the front door, please.
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Damn it. No. Ah, son of a bitch. I just want to see my brother. Is that too much to ask? Jesus.
Clive?
Okay, so he can react with the feather in his pocket. At least, okay, at least he knew Joshua was there, right?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
You're not gonna tell your uncle, bro? Come on, tell him. That's also his nephew. Incredibly close, I guess.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before.
Oh.
We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
So are we gonna have to break the Mother Crystal regardless?
stoutest stoneware.
Since we're searching for Kuka. Oh, there's guards at the door. What's up, dudes? You guys are annoying. Especially your mages that do that block
they've
shit.
closed the road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
Doesn't matter.
We have to get through that gate.
There's a bunch of rocks
Not
around
by
that you
force,
can climb.
I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
This is kind of a small town, don't you think?
Looks like we won't be getting back
What's
to
up?
Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Anything I can interest you in?
Not really, from the looks of it. No, you really can't. Which is
Go with
unfortunate.
Gilbert.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. Bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies.
The baths is
I
probably the one
suppose
that
you
you're gonna
could
get
do
to.
worse.
Thank you. Oh, you wouldn't know. Well,
Bathhouse? Hello, dog. Okay, none
Maybe
of those
come and
dudes.
play, handsome.
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so
Here?
hard?
Who we? I saw it.
I'd be happy to
Oh,
show
wait,
you.
no, that was just the server
I can
pop-up.
afford it.
Now we're going into this.
Silver platters, hanging lanterns, keep it up.
It's really a small area, isn't it? Hello. Might you?
This river runs all the way
Okay,
to the
that's not-
Sevens.
Oh, you. Hello.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town,
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy. The owner's only a young sprig. But he's got...
the Briar's Kiss, you say?
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for.
Go to the
You
baths.
said Sid's contact
I'm
was
gonna,
likely
I'm
to
gonna
be
go.
an
I'm gonna make a hard
influential
guess and say
sort.
it's the baths.
Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Nick Sprig, this dude?
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
No,
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
it's this dude.
Can I help you?
Oh.
Yes.
You look like a
I'm
middle-aged
looking
dude
for a
from
woman
behind.
by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Told you.
Thank you kindly.
Told you. Going to the baths.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense, wax candles.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am.
I hope so. Do you know Rosina Dalamil?
And what business?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping...
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an intro.
Hello. I did not say my
Do you
name.
think we can
so-
trust him?
Only as far as I think.
Yeah, we're gonna. Bit of a ambush right here.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
This is a small town. I don't know how it took you this long. Shit. I got it. One more.
It's over.
Lovely. Rosanne.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
The Lock of
To the Lock of Leisure.
Lights and pots!
Needed to a silken soft.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fab.
That guy was selling drugs. Take a sniff, good sir. You will be transported.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been... Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street.
Jerk.
I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
Yeah, I mean...
Men like you have a special place in my heart.
Oh, why thank you.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense.
You can
follow the crystals.
You can hold pride in that.
That was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
Uncle, you're touchy. You know that?
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
You're real touchy and...
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Speak to townspeople. I can do that.
The juiciest meat from Green's. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier?
Ah, shit.
Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Damn. Okay.
Do you think that
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Yeah, have a taste.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their heart. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so?
So, where are we going to deal with this trouble? You're standing guard at the door. We're not coming back, lady. You're fine. The Velcroy Desert.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market, either.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Uncle!
He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Uncle!
Why is the tavern shut?
Because people died in there.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Is he good?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What was the butt about? Uncle, are you alright? Uncle? I can push you off.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
Oh, he's getting through the black market to get to the person.
In my collection.
What a dude! That's actually super smart.
To part with, should you give me reason to do so?
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Getting to the heart of it. Very smart, like. Uncle! How art thou?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey, and I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's but my uncharacteristic indiscretion. Just happened to attract the attention. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I prove...
So the pearl...
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the under. But enough about my little act of subterfuge.
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, and put an end to the trouble, Lubel.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield.
Eh. Alright.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Jesus. How far? Oh my god.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Onward.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
That was me. I had a bit of diarrhea. That was my bowel movement. Sorry. Good old Chocobo.
Yeah.
Onward. My furry friend. I'm gonna be honest, dude. You're not much faster than I am on foot. Oh. Torgal. Come hither. Ooh, there's dogs. I don't want to fuck you. The vulture in the distance. Whoa! What are those things? Those look sick.
I'll take it from here.
That's a fucking lot of them. Holy shit.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Any way possible to scam him. That's a lot of them.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits.
Are you tearing away?
And now
the
that
Mother
these
Crystal?
crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Thanks, Uncle.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
We're becoming, like, national level threats. We really are already. I'm kind of an outlaw and have destroyed 2 Mother Crystals. Really, the whole world thinks I'm a puzzle. That's not does too.
It's not over yet, Uncle. I'm just getting warmed up.
Ow, bitch. Eat all of this. Oh, you're healing. My friend. Hey there. Go, Torgal. Get his ass.
Go, Torgal. All yours, Torgal.
Stay down. Where to? Oh, they're birds. What's up?
You're finished.
You're finished. Okay, cool. We've got all these crystals. Can we give them back to the citizens? Is that going to be our way to Dusk's Fang?
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I don't. My uncle might. I'm the town hero.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
Hey, fuck you.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Here, wear this.
Are you giving me some drip? Oh. Another seal?
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
I'm gonna have like
And
a patch,
please,
like a
feel free
Boy
to
Scout,
send one of my
just
stoluses
filled
back
with
to your
these
people.
different seals.
Tell
I think I have
them
like
that
5 now.
Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
That's awesome. We saw this once before, but the bird fucking died. That's pretty cool.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Yes, you do.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
And we're done here. How lovely. Alright. And I leveled up. Woo! Fuck yeah. Alright, so from this south gate, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna take that straight into Drake's Fang. Or somewhere close to it, at least, and then doing all that. So I'm gonna stop here. Also because I have other things that I want to do. But thank you so much for watching. It was only an hour and a half long, so it wasn't too long. But I mean, I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not. And I will see you all in the next stream.